are back. So, last we left off, the crew of the White Skill Band has found themselves within the labyrinthine caves of the Plateau of Lane, traveling up the Cliffs of Madness into its howling gale of tunnel system. In so doing, you managed to put up a chronological force barrier to keep out the scarred angels from pursuing you, courtesy of Tristan Burrell, and found yourselves in the hunting grounds of what appeared to be 3 abominable yetis, huge creatures, giant-sized, furred with horns, massively bellowing voices, and what appeared to be steely, almost ethereal blue eyes, and a panache for cold breath, as you all felt the tender touches of. Well, mostly, aside from them. After slaying the creatures, quite easily, I might add, leaving one of them as a confused rat for the next hour, you found their hidey hole, their home, away from home, within the tunnels, discovering that they had a pin of albino large penguins trapped in here, probably using it as a reliable food source when they couldn't catch anything else, and decided to free them, in addition to searching over their belongings. In fact, finding a item long lost to the party very, very long ago, with a possibly important marking upon its sheath. But as you release the penguins, Zune, in a spur of inspiration, perhaps, decided to jump and latch himself onto one of the penguins as it delves deeper into the cave system, sliding on its belly downwards. Velree quickly joining, because why not? Rogar grabbing Trist and jumping as fast as he could to the nearest one, and Razire saying, ha ha ha, and doing the same. As the 5 of you slid down the now rapidly descending tunnel system in what looks like a ice pipe of some kind, as the penguins swirl back and forth, moving at high speeds. We're going to see where you end up. So somebody roll me a d6.
What
Another
again?
1. Go ahead and re-roll that, because we've already been there.
We win that. We win
yeah,
that.
yeah, we've already been there.
4.
4.
Yeah.
All right. As you travel downwards, moving back and forth, zigzagging, with some of the penguins drifting into separate holes, as they all look distressed, being ridden, the ones that have you on their backs, squawking and wailing as they do. I'm going to need animal handling checks from all of you riding, which would be Rogar, Zune, Velree, and Razire. I never thought that we would use animal handling, and
I'm gonna inspo myself.
Here it comes.
I was meant to ride this penguin, huh? And 18.
18 from Razire.
Huh?
Do I still have that advantage from a long time ago from Zoom?
I have it for like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I've got a 16 with my bardic cast on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still have advantage?
It's
Does
not
she still have her
advantage.
bardic inspo?
Oh, bardic. Well, and the part you did a silvery bard, so you said you gave me advantage.
I gave you advantage. I also gave you a bardic inspo.
Yeah.
Are we still within the 10-minute window from when I gave it to her? We couldn't be.
You couldn't be, because Razire took 10 minutes to heal you guys,
Oh, yeah.
so that would have been
Okay.
over.
Okay.
Well, I might use a lot.
Yeah, why not? Why not use that pool of luck?
I will. Just see one more time. No, I got 1 point better.
No, you got 2 more. You might as well burn through them.
I think I should know.
Did you
No?
use your advantage?
I thought we said I couldn't use my advantage.
I believe that's only for
Only for a little
It's
bit.
for attacks and saves, isn't it?
Hang on, let me
Silvery
find out.
barbs.
That would make attack ability saving throw. Oh, you have to do it within a minute.
Within a minute.
So,
okay.
yeah, we're out of that window.
Not in this fast. Yeah.
Or do you want to roll again, Velree? Or is that are we gonna stick with the 9 that we have?
I'll give it one more roll. Go. Oh, no. 9 is it.
All right, we're going with a 9. It looks like we have Zune with a
16 total.
What's your total? 16? 16 for
Yes.
Zune? All right. Rosier an 18. Rogar, a massive 25. And Velree has a 9. All right. With that in mind, the penguins squawking as they're moving, sliding downwards. It appears that Velree's and just Velree's penguin suddenly becomes deeply disturbed, and perhaps in a fit of self-preservation, it dashes itself against the side of the wall. As it does, it smacks hard. However, the wall cracks, and both the penguin and Velree fall out into open space. As Velree, you are quite literally free falling. Just song about this. And it's happening right now.
Can I mist?
Sure. You're gonna take the time to try to mist yourself?
It's a bonus action.
It is a bonus action.
I mean, if it's gonna hurt if I don't mist.
Velree. In reflex, as quickly as you can possibly think, you summon forth your effort to put yourself in your more misty form. Shifting. Floating in space, immediately detaching yourself from the floundering albino penguin as it shakes around and falls downwards. You watch as it's beginning to disappear, Velree. You see it catch. And it kind of bobs in the air for a minute.
It catches in what? Sorry.
It just seems to catch on something and just like bobs, almost as if there's something suspending it.
Penguin?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. My sound's breaking. I missed part of it. Okay. Well, but I didn't get caught, right? Because I've missed it.
Yes. You have not been caught on anything. Your
Okay,
party
cool.
is sliding down away from you.
Yeah, I want to go back there.
Okay.
F that penguin.
You fly through the open hole and begin to chase after your party.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to take some time for you to catch up with them.
What? Okay.
In the meantime, we have Rogar, Azun, Rosier, and Trist doing their thing, riding those penguins all the way down as fast as they can. Doing some, Rogar with his 25 or whatever, he's doing some trick moves occasionally, probably tosses.
I tell Rogar to give it like a little tug on the ear to make it go a little faster so we can get in front of him.
Not only you moving, but Rogar probably has Trist in one hand. He's like twirling him like a pizza at some point. Just doing something crazy as you're floating down this.
I pull out a banana and throw it behind me and
try to trip.
Rosier runs into it.
Rosier, this penguin begins to spin around. Yes, yeah. As you post downwards, and finally the penguins stop. They kind of waddle and try to get you off their backs. I mean, Zune, you're gonna get thrown off because you're weak and small. Rosier, you're a little bit heftier, but still, they're large creatures. Rogar's gonna have to allow himself to be removed as the creatures flounder beneath him.
Oh. You are a fine beast. I pat it on
It's just
Ah!
like tries to bite you at this point. It's like
Yes.
this little beak,
I will
like
miss you too.
its beak smashes onto your hand and it can't hurt you. It's just
Exactly.
like I will miss you too. Yes.
Let's go, Trist. Goodbyes are always hard.
It's at this point as you stand up and look around that you notice that Velree is missing.
Velree.
Her penguin gone.
Sure, she's gonna be spider climbing her way down soon.
Must have taken a hard spill.
Or if she went into mist form, she'll be okay.
I agree. I was too enraptured by our journey.
But it was fun. And we won.
We did win, Trist.
And that's what matters. All that matters is winning.
All that matters is
But where a
winning.
star comes up. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
This point, you see the ghostly shape of Velree. What's up, guys? Floating down.
What's up, guys?
in mist form. She solidifies next to all of you. She's like,
Where are we now?
Has anybody seen my handmaids? Fuck them.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
They'll be here in the morning.
Damn it.
I keep forgetting they're there.
I know. They're like pets. They don't say anything. They're quiet.
As you gather yourselves, you begin to look around. Unlike before, first off, you see that the penguins go to what looks like it looks like there's a large hole in the ground, and they dive in, and it appears to be water. They disappear. So there's obviously a hole that goes somewhere beneath. In addition to that, there are 3 passages, much tighter than where you were before. So tight that it would probably be single file.
We're gonna go in the tight hole.
Higher than the one we were in before.
Yes. Not that
It
big of a
turns
hole.
out.
I got one more. Not gonna go in the big wet hole. Alright, I'm done. Thank you.
Okay. We choose a tunnel, an ice tunnel, I might add.
Okay.
I will
How you described it, bro?
refine my my language to suit my party. It
Maybe
appears
super icy.
it is in fact icy. And
I'll choose the slickest tunnel,
it
please.
is not slick. They are dry as can be. Driest you've
Ah.
ever been in.
That's I don't like
Driest
the
you've ever
dry
been in.
tunnel.
Yep.
I don't want to go in this hole.
That's the hole you're going into, the dry hole. It's happening
Can we
as
go-
all of
Can we go to
you.
the big wet one?
Nope, there's no. Yep, the red one's closed over now. It's gone. It's not an option anymore. As you go to the dry hole, this is what you deserve.
I put something to protect myself against the dry hole.
There's no.
This is
have
gonna
this.
chafe.
I have an eel skin.
Oh God! Dear God!
Got some
Slip right
lambskin,
off.
Oh
maybe.
my God! As you move into the tight corridor of this cave system, the howling
Go
wind
around.
still echoing around you.
Oh.
You notice who's going to be up front, because that's going to be the person that's going to be making checks. Who's leading the way?
What type of checks do we need?
Yeah, I mean,
See?
Rogar can make the hole a little bigger.
I'm gonna go for it first.
Rogar's first. All right, you begin to move down the tighter corridors of this tunnel system, Rogar.
Is my pendant getting any kind of reaction?
It is. It's getting colder and colder. A tingling sensation that you feel even through your scales.
Okay.
Stop it, Trist, damn it.
Why does Rogar get the sensation?
Okay. As you venture downwards, I'm going to need Rogar, since you're up front, I need you to make a perception test.
Ooh. 18.
As you move forward, the corridor tightens quite a bit, and then you notice something. Up above, you look. There is a gap, a hole above this tunnel. A large hole. You stare at it quizzically for a moment and you stop. And then you look down. The floor has a very thin layer of ice across it, concealing a deadfall. And what you stop and you see that beneath the layer of ice is a interlocking, almost like thin material, creating the sheet of ice. And you look, and it's going to require a investigation check to get any further.
Well,
you could have Trish shuffle up there.
Yep.
Give me an investigation check, Trist.
Oh, it's 27.
Okay, with a 27, Trist, you see as Rogar calls you forward, you look down, needing some. You actually need illumination to see the contrast, because the thing is so thin. It almost looks like string. But then you see.
I can help with the drift globe.
Can't help with the drift globe. As you light the drift globe, you do see that the string, Trist, it makes up a 20-foot section of this tunnel. The bottom of it, it has been interlaced in such a way that it allowed ice to coalesce over the top of it, making a thin sheet that would break away if anybody stepped on it, leading to a pitfall. And as you see, the string is laced into the wall and moves up into the hole. As you look up, you see a massive boulder at the top. And you can only imagine what would happen if you were to fall down this hole. As more than likely, the trap would be set, and whoever fell would be squashed by what looks like a several-ton boulder that is very gently tethered using a similar silk, as it appears, and quite interestingly, Trist, it does look like spider silk. Very strong, rigid silk.
Good catch, Rogar.
Can we get around it? Is there a way to get around it? Or
using conventional means, it would be difficult. However, as is, how our party works these days. Half of us can just walk across the damn walls. So you can now that you've spotted it, you can easily bypass the all forms of physical danger that can be laid. So utilizing our more heavy set, wall scampering party members, Velree. All of you are able to move across to the other side, not triggering the trap, as you can just walk on the two walls that are safe to venture forward on. You touch down on the other side. So at this point, you notice that there is spider silk interwoven into the tunnel itself, forming it in different shapes moving forward.
We're in a lair of some sort.
This might be a long shot, but can Zoom roll for history, or I don't even know if this would be nature, given his background with spiders and everything, to try to determine if this seems like a run-of-the-mill spider, or since it's setting traps, maybe not.
You can give me a nature check. I'll give you advantage.
Cool. And I'll give myself a little bumpy bump to that. So 19 plus a d12 will give me 19 plus 11. Okay, so that's a 30. Yes, A 30 nature.
Okay. With a 30, Zune, the silk is not like anything you've seen before. This is definitely not associated with the lady of long may rest her soul, of the Drow people. This is something different. First off, this silk it is hard, like almost like steel, but it has a strange ichor to it. Even in the cold, the intense cold that you're in, it still has like a heat emanating from it. And if you touch it, you feel almost a burning sensation across your fingers, like a poison of some kind.
I will communicate that. This poor substitute for Loth. It's not normal, Rogar. Like, have you dealt with this before, Rogar? Since this is your territory, it looks like there's poison on it. I don't think we should get in the middle of this if we can avoid it.
Do I know of anything?
No, you do not, Rogar. You've never had anybody venture into the caves up here. You're in uncharted territory. No one that you know has ever been here.
I'm not familiar with this type of webbing. Let's move on. We have no choice, unfortunately.
I have an idea.
Who's leading?
Oh,
I assume Rogar.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Wait.
What are we waiting for, Zune?
Ah, shit. No, I could only do... Never mind. I was thinking etherealness, but... I mean, that wouldn't help. We couldn't get everyone, so...
Okay. All right.
Actually, can Velree use her... Can she go into her mist form?
She can ever
come out?
As much as she wants?
Yeah, she still takes damage.
Oh, she's still in mist?
Touch things.
Yeah. So all the tunnels are surrounded in this?
The tunnel you're in is like this. You want to take the time to backtrack and try one of the other ones?
No. Up. Give me 1 second, please.
It's up to you.
Like, we're not getting damaged by this stuff unless we're like actually actively touching.
Yeah,
right?
If since you're not actively touching it, no.
Yeah.
So are we moving?
I say so.
Maybe. Okay. All right, Rogar, give me another perception check as you move further down the tunnel.
Ooh, that's good. 11.
11. Okay. As you're moving. All right. As you're moving down the tunnel, another 10-20 minutes or so down the cramped spaces, trying to avoid the webbing. As you step around a large patch of web, Rogar, you feel your foot pierce something. You hear a twing.
Huh.
And you go, huh? As you do, a section of the wall next to you rips open. And with a 24 to, and with a, you do not rage.
I rage.
With a 24 to hit, Rogar, a 10-ton boulder smashes into you.
Oh.
And you are going to take 80 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
As you what would have probably killed a huge creature. Smashes you against the wall. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Get this man some help.
I got 11. But I will choose to pass with my ring evasion.
That's probably a wise decision. As it smashes you, the cave wall bursts out from behind you, and the boulder and you disappear into darkness. However, with a successful save, you're able to latch on to the boulder as it pendulums its way back in, and you don't fall into the empty darkness.
Oh.
And then you kind of like fall off in the tunnel once again, moving out of the way of the pendulum as it is now on a perpetual pendulum through the tunnel back and forth. And you notice, Rogar, you see not just one, but you see three moving in tandem down the tunnel now.
I found a trap.
That is one successful way of finding traps.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Rogar.
Everyone's welcome.
Go ahead and patch yourself up.
I'm gonna take a drink of my sake. You know.
I mean, and this boulder's huge. It's gigantic. It weighs literally 10 tons.
Yeah.
As Rogar patches himself up, you guys kind of take a look around. Trist, you get the timing down for the pendulums. Taking this time as Rogar's resting. And you guys will be able to pass through unhindered. Because Trist is a genius.
Nicest thing you've said to me.
As you move down the tunnel, bypassing the pendulum boulders. Who's up front?
Rogar.
Rogar, make me another perception check,
Get
please.
back in the fight, soldier.
All right.
It's always Rogar.
If a 10-ton boulder can't kill him, nothing will.
25. Rogar, as you move to step, once again, your sixth sense kicks in. As and you look down and you see an all too thin wire down at the bottom of the tunnel that you're about to step on. And as you look, you see that there's a snare. What looks like a net that has been laid into the ground that would hoist you up above, wrapped in this venomous sack. As you look down and you don't step on it, you begin to hear rustling noises. And it echoes kind of around all of you. As you look around. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna go insane. I'm sorry, guys.
Excuse me?
I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but where is it?
Does it ask us what we have in our pockets?
True seeing.
Exactly.
Gonna do true seeing.
True seeing? True sight?
Yeah.
Okay. So you cast true sight on yourself.
Actually, should I give Trist or Trist? I'll give it to Rogar. You know what? I can give it to someone else. I'm gonna give it to Rogar.
Sure, yeah. Grace Rogar with the divine blessing that is.
Can you reject it?
Sight into the unknown.
It doesn't say. Okay, fine.
It's up
I'll
to
give it
you.
to myself. No, I'll give it to myself if it's gonna be a problem. All right. So now I can notice secret doors hidden by magic. See into the ethereal plane. All out to a range of 120 feet. I see things as they actually are. So.
See into the ethereal plane soon.
Um,
As you witness, you see what looks like a 8-legged monstrosity. Huge. Literally huge. Bulbous abdomen.
Huge.
Many eyes. A strange, swirling mass upon its back. As you look up and you bear witness to one of the oldest creatures in this world. A Lang spider.
What spider?
Lang.
Oh, spider?
You're in the plateau
Lang.
of Lang. This is a
Oh.
Lang spider.
Lame spider.
Leng, damn it. Lang.
What?
Not Lane.
Lane.
Oh, God.
I was like, well, that's
The
a
plateau
weird
of Lang,
flex, but I'll
come
let you
on.
own it. The lame spider.
Make a wisdom
Sorry.
saving throw, Zoom. This is what you get.
Damn it.
This is what you get.
No. That's a natural 20, so 20.
Damn it! You passed.
Yay!
You managed to resist.
Guys, it's a lame
It's
spider.
its many eyes as they gaze upon you, Zune, and your mind does not fracture in so
I gave
doing.
back.
You look back, and it kind of like its head tilts and moves, and you see two more begin to gather, and you notice that they're around you on the outside of this ice tunnel, crawling around it, as if they have made this themselves.
What end? But okay. Rogar, we have company. Should we make contact or should we keep going?
I mean, I guess we can't really actively find him in this tunnel, right?
It's up to you.
Because
I
we
mean,
can't see
they're
him.
not physically, they're not inside the tunnel, they're outside of it. Zoom can see through the wall right now.
Well, I guess we have to move forward then. So let's move forward to a wider area.
And I see the traps.
You do see the spaces because you see the web. You can see the webbing, Zoom.
Oh,
It has a strange
cough up a
glow
little
to
blood.
it.
Come. So, useful tricks.
Only at the cost of my sanity. Only for you, Rogar.
Zoom
Yeah.
leads you deeper
My ribs.
and deeper into this system, where it begins to branch off, and you can hear the chittering masses, even over the howling ethereal gale.
Oh my
As you
God.
hear them talking to each other.
Let them know I'm going to kill them when I get out of here.
Let's hold off the threats until we know what we're dealing with, Rogar.
I'm going to kill you when I get out of here.
As Rogar is slowly losing
Damn it,
his
Rogar.
mind, as all of you move further and further down.
Is he just yelling into the emptiness?
Yes,
like an old
just
man
yearning
would?
into the emptiness, exactly. Zoom
I'm
probably
gonna
looks a little
kill you.
freaked out at this point, being able to actually see the huge creature scuttling around all of you, following you as you moved further down the tunnel.
Are they speaking common?
They don't have mouths.
You said it knows.
All of you can hear it.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Psychic communication. Got it. Okay.
possibly,
Maybe, probably.
more than likely.
So, like,
So,
one division, like, yeah. Just.
as you move further and further down, bypassing more and more of these intricately webbed traps, showing such a high level of sophistication that these are no mere creatures. This is obviously a highly intelligent thing. Moving deeper and deeper to the point where the scuttling stops. And the hiss begins to lower and lower, and you look back, Zoom, and you see the creatures are no longer following you. They've stopped as you move deeper and deeper.
Okay, guys. Either things have gotten better or much worse. They've stopped following us. I won't tell you what they were because you're better off not knowing.
Things obviously must be getting better if they start following us as we progress deeper.
Hours pass at this point. You get to the point where pushing on any further will require you to go past the point of normal rest.
We're through the traps, though, right? And
You
the
are past.
spiders.
Yes, you are past the spiders. The
Lair.
The layer of the Lang. Lang.
Lang.
ENG.
Oh, I
I
thought you were
guess-
saying. I thought you said
Oh,
lane,
well.
then I thought you said lane, like a road. And I was like, I guess, yeah, it's kind of like the lane. Sorry, the lang.
Well, I guess it's probably we probably need a rest.
Do you see that right there on the map? The Plateau of Lang, damn it! It's right there!
Makes sense. I didn't see it. Your head was covering it. I have not had to look that way yet.
Looks like there's some good defense between us and the angels, perhaps, if they
come this way, yes.
Yeah. So I take we
Surely,
say we take.
Surely the angels can't get past the penguin racetrack.
Being a racetrack. I love it.
So how are we resting for the night?
In a magnificent mansion?
I'm casting Bardic Inspo on Triss.
Mansion it up.
Chris, you can give me spellcasting ability check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. Hold on. I'll use my reaction
Cool.
to re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh.
18.
18 would be the one.
With 18. It would go to 18, unfortunately.
Add the Bardic Inspo to that, please. The 1d12.
Okay. See what you get.
D12.
Hope you roll high.
It's a 20.
It's a 2. So yeah, it gets you up to 20. All right. With a 20, Trist, you find it difficult to warp and bend time for some reason. You've never felt like this before as you begin to lace the necessary ritual to intone your interdimensional space into being, to create the portal. It forms into place, finally, after quite a bit of effort. And you're able to step through into your magnificent abode.
Took a bit longer than usual, Trish. You alright?
Nothing to read into there.
Mm.
Everything's fine.
Are we sharing a room tonight? Are we all buddying just in case?
Ooh, that's probably a good idea.
A large room is somewhat made from nothing. The equivalent of the dining hall, with beds for all of you.
Oh. Lamping?
As Trist can mold and shape this mansion at his will.
Lamping.
I'll sleep together.
As you all gather,
Mark can tell us stories about his hatred of
hatred of Yeti.
Yet.
It's at this point that it's some of you, Trist. You begin to ponder the Yeti, and then you look towards Rogar, and why don't you give me an Arcana check?
Who's the aggressor in this situation? Is it Rogar or is it the Yetis? 29.
29. Trist, you've studied some of the strange phenomena that happen out in the Frigid Waste before you were on your way here. You knew you were coming. You did a little bit of research and whatnot. Probably some time in Old Man Trist's library. And when you stumbled across Yeti, you discovered something that was so obvious that you don't know why Rogar and his people have never thought of it. It says, and as you recall it in your memory, Yeti are deathly afraid of fire, to the point that they will openly flee a torch.
Rogar's people so dumb.
How dare you?
You look at Rogar's ice people, and then you realize they would never discover this because they barely use any kind of heating implements of their own.
Exactly.
Savages.
Savages, indeed. Indeed. What?
Maybe you're the savage.
Perhaps you find a commonality between Rogar and the Yeti, strangely enough.
We're not so different, you and I.
They're dead.
Are you
I'm
saying
not.
this out loud? I want to know what I'm watching.
I'm mumbling.
He's got a book open, his owl reading it over his shoulder.
Staring
Yes,
at Rogar.
Mhm.
Idiots.
Idiots.
Go peek in his book. I'm
Damn it.
curious.
You look in his book, it's written in some garbled, like, cuneiform language that you can't read. And he's not really reading it himself, he's just recalling it.
Just doing it to look nice, to look educated. Anything you want to share with the class, Trist, or?
The noble Yeti has a hatred of fire.
Nope. Spit on the ground.
He spits in your magical abode, Trist. A mighty phlegm. It's a large mouth.
You have a large mouth.
Crystals, ice crystals in it. He doesn't have lips. You're right. He just kind of goes. He kind of hot tubes it. He goes. Ah! He goes. Ah! Like that.
Shakes like a dog, and the drool just goes.
Yes. Yes, indeed. It's like a snowball falls out. It's like. So, yeah.
Rogar, not in our bed. No,
We're not all in the same bed, I don't think.
we're all in our own little individual
one big
camping
bed.
beds.
I think we're all in our own individual beds.
That's good. Yes, keep your slobber in your bed.
Rogar probably panics at the sight of thinking of sleeping near Velree.
Why?
Eat on me.
She eats
She-
people.
Valuable dragon blood.
So, and
Worry
Zune,
about it,
usually
Rogar. You
the
can
most-
lay
the
next
most
to
recent
me.
Zune as well. They come next to the recently turned Zune. See how that turns out.
No. No, they were me.
God. You're racist when I was an elf. You're racist when I changed race. Oh, what is wrong, Rogar?
You are a bloodsucker.
You sucked your
Rogar,
blood.
that's not nice.
That's not what you said to me, Trist. You said.
You can't call people bloodsuckers.
But she is.
How do you get this far with your charisma? I mean, have you learned nothing? We've traveled everywhere together, and you wait until you get home to treat us like dirt. You know, this really says a lot about your character, Rogar.
I
Just
took
go
the
to
bull
bed.
to the body today. Got me some snack.
You know,
but
I'd
you
even
were
like
fine.
your blood, Rogar.
That is quite good.
It's cold. I'm
That
sure.
would be true.
As you lay down to sleep, finally, as everyone calms down, we see
Rogar, tell me a story.
as all of you lay down,
Good
Tristan
time.
Varel in his reverie, all by his lonesome. We watch as a creepily long, slender, all too long-fingered hand slips out of nothingness next to the pillow of Tristan Varel. Its hands sliding next to him, pressing deeply as a figure begins to merge on the bed, all too tall, standing next to him. As the figure brings itself up to its full height, somewhere around 8 feet or so.
Sneaky dream.
Long robes, black, completely black, covered in shadow. A hand reaches down and places itself very gently across your lips, Trist, as your eyes should shoot awake, if you had any. And you hear a voice rasping. Found you. I thought we had a deal, Varel.
Am I dreaming?
Gonna show you this is no dream.
I yell for Rogar, help me.
Do you scream?
Rogar!
You go to scream?
I do, if I can. I think his fingers are on my lips.
You go to scream. No one hears anything.
Damn it. I see you foiled my first attempt.
No, I I will hear you scream.
I'm gonna grab him and attempt to counterspell.
Counterspell? What are you counterspelling?
I don't know. Maybe the silence spell that I'm in.
It's not silence.
Damn it!
For
Dispel
obvious
magic.
reasons. Dispel magic? What level?
5th.
5th level. Give me a spellcasting ability check.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's only 2.
It's not good, Trist. You go to you go to like rapidly move your hands to try to dispel whatever effect you're under. The hand reaches down and grabs you across the throat and begins to squeeze with strength that something so thin should not have, and it begins to whisper into your head. You hear these echoing whispers that kind of bounce around within your skull. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
20.
20 is going to succeed. The whispers die down, and you reassert your grasp on reality. Yes, you are strong. The vessel is near. The time is now. The key and the gate are one. Bring us to the vessel. We will unshackle this world, deliver it into its masters. And you will reign supreme.
Is he still there?
He is.
I'm going to. I want to try to disintegrate him.
Disintegrate? Okay. I'll make a dexterity saving throw. That would be a natural 1. However, I'm going to use his legendary resistance to succeed.
Damn it.
As you, a disintegration just lances outwards, shatters through his barrier that he has placed, his soundproof barrier, shatters it. All of you hear a noise like glass breaking, all of you beginning to sit up.
Oh.
The slick, tall, strangely proportioned form, wearing a cowl of eyes, a bandage across his face covering his eye socket, where his eye sockets once were. The all too pale greenish form of an elongated Kezan Thunderstrike stands before you. Very well then. You will serve one way or another. And a massive portal opens up behind him as he raises his arms, and black inky tendrils float out, wrapping themselves around Kezan as they pull him backwards into the portal.
Interest?
Trist, are you alright?
You all saw that, right?
If you're not doing anything, the portal begins to close.
Well, okay, I thought he was already gone, but the portal's still
He's
open.
being pulled in, and it's like beginning to suck him in.
I'm gonna give him a taste of the old powerful breath. Breath attack.
Sure. Breath attack, Rogar. The cone.
Breath attack, baby.
The 30-foot cone.
I'm gonna try it.
You're gonna fry Trist. Trist is next to him.
Not hit Trist. I'm gonna get close enough where I don't hit Trist.
Hey,
You're gonna run forward and just target him.
Bah! Yeah, exactly. No.
Fine.
Ooh, actually, Actually, I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but we just got it. So instead, I'm gonna cast the daylight spell with my
Daylight.
drift globe. With my drift globe. I don't know if it'll
Okay.
do anything.
Suddenly the room is filled with the brightest light any of you have ever seen. Trist is unaffected because he does not have
Yeah.
eyes.
What's
The rest
happening?
of you, flinch away. And as your eyes readjust, you see
he can't look away either.
just the head. He cannot look away. You see just the head of Kezan as the portals begins to close. As he looks out with his eyeless gaze towards you, Rogar. You had your chance. You will suffer the most. As the portal closes.
Kill that bastard.
You all wake after trying to settle yourselves down for the rest of the night. As you leave the magnificent abode with the words of Kezan's son Thunderstrike on your mind, you begin your trek once more. Rogar, the pendant around your neck getting colder and colder the further down you go. And then something almost awe-inspiring happens. I'm going to give you a description, and then I'm going to send you guys something. Before you opens up a massive cavern with structures seemingly sculpted from a black, almost obsidian ore that looks both organic and stone. An underground cityscape comes into view. Dim light impossibly reflecting from high above, seemingly from multiple sources cascading through the thick, many layers of ice. Strange, almost flickering luminescent bulbs and tubes, pitching parts of what can be associated as buildings and paths of travel. Some of the structures hover at odd angles, with long, almost tentacle-like tendrils draping down onto the mass of black stone, forming several tiers of structures on top of one another. In the center of the mass, hovering above all the others, a large series of conjoined monoliths, draping tentacles with high walls and what appears to be a central tower that is difficult to look at as it pulses with power, sending a massive shockwave that hits all of you in the chest. I'm going to send you guys a little image real fast. I'm going to send one separate to Andrea because she refuses to have an iPhone. So let me pull that up real quick. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode of Emberfell Whispers from the Stars.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that where the Ice Queen lives?
First falls and dies in infidelity now.
Damn it.
And he'll never be part of this campaign ever again.
Oh.
That's weird.
How dare you?
That doesn't look
How
like
dare you
evil.
insult me so?
Evil palace of death.
Evil palace of death. Hmm.
You
Okay.
kids.
Well, let's do favorite moments of the night. Let's start off with Rogar.
It had to be my 25 annual handling check on
Of
Penguin.
course.
Penguin
ride.
surfing down. It was awesome. Tris and I winning our face. winning the Penguin Grand Cup.
Winning the Penguin Grand Cup.
We did it.
You did in fact do it. It's true.
It was my favorite moment.
How about the Dan deck? How about you, my good friend?
Oh, favorite moment of the night, not dying by Yeti cold breath.
It was close.
It felt close, but at the same time, it was like, I don't know. I didn't expect how serious it was going to be, I guess. And then all of a sudden, things are from, this feels all right to this is real bad. And so, not dying by Yeti cold breath. Also, Rogar getting to express some of their speciesism towards the Yetis.
Of course,
it's always good. It's always good when Rogar can, have an opportunity to grow and learn.
Growing and learning
about a broader world. Yeah,
he was less, stereotypical back in the Dynasty. I don't know what's happened. He comes home and he turns into a racist.
He's putting on a show for the family.
What's going on?
It's like the
people, right? They're evil.
They're evil. We're evil, damn it!
Out,
I love it. I mean, they are evil creatures. Let's be honest with each other. Let's slide on over to Tristan Varel.
Oof. I mean, they said it couldn't be done, but a dragon man and a blind guy, taking those penguins on the Grand Prix.
I'm not so sure it's that they said it couldn't be done.
They said it couldn't be done.
Anticipate that it would be done.
Just a couple of bros.
Couple of bros riding a penguin.
I did also enjoy Rogar getting crushed by a 10-ton boulder, and then it just bounces off of him.
He didn't die. It should have killed him. It would have killed most creatures, but his scales are hard and his muscle thick.
Yes, I figured he just dropped to a knee and had to catch his breath. Like, all right, let's keep going.
I'm so good. Let's go, guys. It's like, damn, damn it. Yes, indeed. Well, let's slide on over to Velree then.
Oh, gee, I was here for the whole thing, and I enjoyed every second of it. Yeah, I don't know what you missed, but I don't know. It was. Y'all did great.
You have a picture to look at. You get to see it.
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is.
Well, when you find it, you'll get to see it. Last but not least, Zune.
I enjoyed, of course, conversation as always, and the penguin. I was so happy you let us do that. I was like, how hard is this going to be? And you just let us do it, and I was like, yay. But no, I think my favorite visual was Rogar taking that huge just bam into the wall, and he's like, I found the trap.
Found it. You did find it. It's true.
Yeah, aside from that, always the visuals.
I like the visual of everyone just watching Rogar just get smashed through a wall, and they're watching.
They're like, "Oh shit!" Oh. He comes back. Oh, yeah. I'm all right.
Okay.
Well,
take us off that route.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be fun. Getting to see a little, peek behind the hood, as we have made it to the ancient city of Lane.
Lane?
Yes, this is the city of Lane. And keep it up, damn it! Keep it up, all of you! Shit, I didn't ask for this.
I'm not making any jokes.
Whatever. I thought it was cool. It's whatever. Nobody cares.
Said
it's great.
anything.
I like it.
I see the look on all your faces. I feel the judgment. I feel the judgment.
It's cool, bro. It's cool.
I like the name.
Well,
You're too hard on yourself, Anthony.
Exactly.
If I had a favorite moment,
we
it
love
was, it was certainly the. It's got to be the final discovery here, because we are just a few episodes from the end times. We are very close. Yep, very close. Very close indeed. A lot of threads all coming together at once to finally link together. All shall be. Sure. Yeah. All shall be revealed. All shall be revealed. So yeah. Regardless, though, that's unfortunately going to be it for the night. good place to leave off, because when we kick off next, it was going to get a little more intricate. And so, unfortunately, that's going to be it for tonight. So we'll have to pick up again next time. So, we did favorite moments. Let's go ahead and sign out. So, unfortunately, that's going to be it, guys. I've been Jabothick. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And, of course, you can check out the lovely Velree and Dan the man. I've got links in the description down to their social media. And you can check that out. If you find anything interesting, do make sure to leave us a comment. We enjoy reading them. We love to hear from you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the story like I think the rest of us did. And we will see where the path before us lies. Well, most of us. Trist won't. And we will see you guys in the next one.
Keep on.